Hello, welcome back to our Batman the Animated Series commentary. I am Gus, but you can call me BATGUS. And today's episode is going to be one of my favorites in this show called A Joker's Favor, which is probably one of the best known also in the series, but personally is one of my favorites regarding the Joker because he is the main villain of the episode. And not only that, but we also have the first ever appearance of Harley Quinn, the character Harley Quinn, in any media. For those who don't know, Harley Quinn was created for this animation and became this so famous character that everybody knows today. So also because of this episode is even more important, right? So let's go. As usual, I'm going to do the countdown so we can watch it together. You can watch in your DVD or Blu-ray box set or in the streaming service that plays Batman the Animated Series, all right? So let's go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. The Warner Bros. Logo is on the screen. And like I said, A Joker's Favor has a great story, one of my favorite Joker stories in this show, and because it plays with the element of the reality, right? Reality getting mixed with the whole folkloric world of the villains of Batman, because we're gonna have this relation with of a regular guy, a regular Joe, being basically blackmailed by the Joker to act alongside him. And it's a very funny episode, a very unusual story, and I really love it for that. And also because it was the introduction of Harley Quinn, right? So the episode starts in a very funny way. First of all, the first image of the episode, which is the title card with the name of the episode, is very funny and very creative, with the picture of the family of the regular Joe that we're gonna see in the movie, with the Joker shadow over it. So it's very creative, very good. And then we meet this guy that is called Charlie Collins, a regular Joe, like I said, father of family. He also has a regular tough job, and he's driving on Gotham City's traffic now, complaining about life, complaining how he became this punch bag of life. So he's a very interesting and unusual way to start an episode. He has a big belly, he's balding, so he's like the regular guy who works on a company and just doesn't receive enough money and all this stuff. And he, in the traffic, the police car passes by him and takes him out of the way of the road. Then Batman does the same, and he starts to get angry. His anger starts to boil. Then the Joker does that right after, and he decides to fight back and go after this car, but he doesn't know he's the Joker. So when he finally becomes in parallel with the car on the road, he starts to curse the car, but then finds out he's the Joker driving the car. And he tries to escape that situation, but the Joker now noticed him and starts to go after him. So this is a very funny scene, because now the Joker starts chasing him on the road and waving to him from the other car. Charlie tries to leave the road and go to the more, desert parts of the city to escape. He ends up getting lost, and suddenly the Joker appears again in front of him, blocking his car. And we see the beautiful yellow smile of the Joker, again, waving at him. It's a great, great introduction in this episode, a great introduction of the story. So Charlie starts to go into the forest, and then the car breaks down. So he's basically a loser, right? He just has bad luck in everything he does. And he leaves the car, and of course, the Joker shows up to him, and he starts to demand answers for why Charlie was cursing him on the road. And Joker, being the funny bastard that he is, he starts to lecture Charlie in his own way, saying, "You cannot curse people on the road because this is very rude." Like he always does with his voice. I'm no Mark Hamill to do his voice. So anyway, so Charlie says to him that he will do anything for the Joker to, not hurt him. And the Joker gets an idea, going, "Anything, says you." Sorry. And the Joker demands his wallet and gets his ID. And with his name, his information. And he then asks for a favor in order to let Charlie go, right? And Charlie asks what favor, but he doesn't know yet. Joker says, "I don't know yet. When it's necessary, I'll call you." And then he leaves the man. He's going to leave the man. Charlie will be, terrified from this experience, and even more because the Joker promises that he will be in touch with Charlie. So yeah, this great scene of Charlie terrified and shaking after the Joker is gone. Then the episode jumps 2 years in the future. We have a scene with Commissioner Gordon talking with Bullock on the police district, and he's walking down the hall, and very quickly we get the first appearance of Harley Quinn. She's actually disguised as a secretary, passing by Gordon and Bullock, because they are talking about a party that the police will make in honor of Gordon and his services. And Gordon is not really comfortable with that. He gets into his office and talks with Batman. Batman tells him that he deserves the party because Batman only works on the night shift, while Commissioner Gordon works with this whole thing of the whole criminality of Gotham 24 hours every day. And this is a great line. Then we go to the Joker's lair when we see him and his goons, and finally Harley Quinn for the first time. And they are talking about that the fact that the Joker should be the one being honored by the police, because he is the one who gives the city of Gotham so much entertainment. The sick way of Joker to think. By the way, one of his goons is reading a Tiny Toons comic, which is the previous cartoon that Paul Dini and Bruce Timm worked on before moving on to Batman. So the Joker gets an idea that he needs a help, and then he remembers Charlie Collins, and he gets the man's ID in his things in order to call him. Then we cut to a scene in a normal neighborhood where we see Charlie with his family playing on the front yard of his house. Then the phone rings, and Joker is on the line asking, "Hello, Charlie." And Charlie actually changed his name in order to protect his family. His name is Don. Now, Don Wallace, right? He changed his name because of that event with the Joker, but the Joker was able to find him anyway, and he actually demands now that Charlie helps him finally, right? And we have this very funny scene where on the other end of the line, the Joker is cutting his hair with Harley Quinn. She's cutting his hair, and he has this burst of laugh, and then the goons of the Joker drive nearby Charlie's house just to make him believe that he is in trouble now. And Joker demands that Charlie travels back to Gotham, because he was not in Gotham anymore, in order to meet him. So Charlie arrives at the airport. He goes to a newsstand and finds a newspaper with the picture of Batman, and he wonders, I wish there could be a way to call him now. And he tries to exit the airport with no one seeing him, but of course he will be stopped by Harley Quinn with his name on a plate, telling him that his car is right outside, right? His limo. Finally, we see Charlie meeting the Joker in his lair, and the Joker is very happy to see him, and he finally will give the man his favor. He will tell him what is the favor. And I just love this plot. It's such a great plot. The Joker blackmailing a regular guy to work for him is a very, very creative and different plot. So the idea is that they're going to do this bust on Gordon's party, and they're taking Charlie there to work with them. And the idea is that the simple favor that Charlie will do is to open the door for Harley to enter with a cake in the party. And Charlie gets, very confused, like, that's it? That's all I have to do? You call me all the way here just for that? And the Joker, in his perverted way, just says, of course, man. She won't be able to pass with the cake and open the door at the same time, so you gotta do this. Then we go to the party. We see Gordon and the cops having fun, eating and drinking. Bullock is eating very much, and Renee Montoya is actually embarrassed of him. Then Charlie enters the building and checks the cops, and he sees... actually, Bruce Wayne is also at the party, by the way, I forgot to mention. But Bruce Wayne leaves early, and then Charlie goes to the back of the building of the party, and there is this hall with many... I don't know how to say this, airplane models or something like this. And there is one airplane model that looks a lot like a bat, and he works a car that is lifting this airplane, and this airplane model, and positions it in front of a window in order to call Batman. But that's a very forced plot, by the way, or element of the plot, that he is able to call Batman just placing this bat airplane model in the window. It's very, anyway, not realistic at all, but it works because Bruce Wayne sees the signal when he's leaving the party in the car, and Alfred tells him that maybe he's needed back in the party. So we go back to the party and we see Harley entering with the cake. Bullock flirts with her during her passage, and she gets a police stick and hits him on his knee. Very funny scene. Then she gives Gordon a little speech, and she's dressed as a cop, but a kind of sexy cop. And she says, "This time the joke is on you." She whistles, and the candles in the party release a gas that paralyzes everyone, except for Harley, that wears a gas mask and also gives Charlie one for him to wear. Then the Joker comes out of the cake, and he now is the party guy, because everybody is frozen or paralyzed by the gas. And he's going to give Gordon a gift that is a bomb, and Harley places the bomb in the old man's suit, kisses him on the cheek. By the way, all the people are paralyzed, but they are conscious, so they can see everything that's going on. So they see, Gordon sees the bomb being placed on him. Before that, I didn't mention that Charlie, he was opening the door of the hall for the cake to enter in that scene, but he also got his hand glued on the handle of the door because the Joker planned the whole thing. So he's also trapped inside the building with the bomb. And obviously, Batman arrives after the Joker left with Harley, and he's able to remove the bomb. And with his rope, he is able to shoot the bomb outside the building. So the bomb explodes outside the building, and the Joker returns, very angry, saying, "That came from outside." So they are about to escape. Joker says to everyone, "Let's go back to the van," but the van exploded outside with the bomb. So Batman releases Charlie, and now Charlie is very angry with the whole thing because the Joker tricked him, right? All the gas effect is over, and all the people start to move again, and then the Batman goes after Joker and his goons. Let me just talk a little about Harley's appearance in this cartoon, because first of all, I think, all the Joker's goons so far in the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes, if we count Joker's Christmas that I didn't comment yet, all his goons are very random and very without any personality. But Harley, I can understand why she got so famous, or at least why she's got popular. I think the creators really liked her and really liked the dynamic of her in the episode, and how she can also be funny and a little crazy, right? So I think her appearance in the next episodes, it was not by chance, because they really wanted to use her again and say, well, since she was a very interesting character, or at least a very a character that was kind of fun to write, let's bring her back for more episodes. And I think from there, her popularity only increased and increased and got, more, she got more famous and becoming what we know of her today, right? Anyway, Batman just handcuffed her to one of the things of this museum, and he went after the Joker. And now the Joker is on this room that has this Egyptian decoration. He also tosses a bomb to Batman. Batman tosses the bomb in a hole inside this place, and the Joker is able to escape. But when he gets outside, he will meet on an alleyway, none other than Charlie. And Charlie, again, like I said, is very angry with the whole thing, and he doesn't let the Joker get away. He actually punches the Joker on his stomach. And this is where we see the regular Joe, the regular man, getting a little crazy, because he got a bomb, another bomb inside the van of the Joker, and now he starts to threaten Joker with the bomb, just saying that he's going to explode and both of them are going to die. And he's so crazy and so lunatic. His eyes are so the eyes of a lunatic that the Joker starts to get afraid. And this is the great payoff of the episode, right? With Charlie actually getting ahead of the game with the Joker. And then the Joker starts to call Batman for him to save him, which is a great scene. And when Batman arrives, Joker actually gets happy for the first time. But anyway, Charlie tosses the bomb at the Joker. Actually, he demands Joker to give him all his information that he stole before, so the Joker has no more info of him. So he tosses the bomb at the Joker, but when the bomb explodes, it's actually a fake bomb that, one of those bombs that just has the paper with boom inside it. And and Batman starts to laugh for the first time in the series regarding the Joker or his Joker encounters. So Batman takes Joker into custody and tells Charlie to get home, which for the first time, the man is actually excited to go back home and stay with his family. And this was Joker's Favor, one of my favorite episodes of the show, the first appearance of Harley Quinn. So it's definitely one of the best. And if you are liking this content of Batman the Animated Series commentary, don't forget to leave a like in this video and subscribe for more. Don't forget to watch the other commentaries in this playlist. See you in the next Bat video, and bye-bye.